Well, can you hear me now, Mike? Can we hear me? How's that? Can we hear? I'd imagine so. I don't know why my microphone is muted and it's on and it says it's muted, but it is. Um, okay, loud and clear. Thank you, Squirrel. So, yes, let me start over. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Uh, Hopefully, you're wearing green today. It's just fun to participate. Um, if you're in Chicago, I'm guessing the river's green and whatnot. I was commenting about this shirt. Yes, I'm wearing green. It used to be one of my favorites, still is. I used to be able to fill it with muscle. Been having a little bit of a hard time doing that nowadays just because of the fact that um, not the chemo, the cancer has made it hard for me to gain weight. But recently, I've been gaining a little bit of weight. I did bring my weight back up from after surgery to about 140, from 145, 144 to 157. So that's a good thing. Um, let's see, what do we got going on here? What is your current diet? My current diet is a seafood diet. Um, no, just kidding. Well, kinda. My diet, I've tried the carnivore, I've tried going keto, whatever. Mainly what I'm doing now is I avoid sugar like the plague. Sugar scares the living daylights out of me. Um, I, I, I just can't do anything with sugar. There may be something that might have like a gram of sugar. If it's something I cannot avoid, I'll go ahead and use it. But for the most part, that's what I'm doing. Just staying away from sugar. I stay towards the natural sweeteners, the natural um, what do you call it? The fruits, vegetables. I love fruits, vegetables. I'm not going to quit my carbs as far as those go. I I just life's too short, and eating a certain way. I've tried it. I've checked my glucose. I cannot get into ketosis. Your body will make uh, glucose no matter what. So I do not drink. I actually got rid of all my alcohol just the other day. And actually in July it'll be 3 years for me, so I'm not producing anything bad that way. Real happy about that. Was never really an alcoholic, but I really, really, really do enjoy the fact that I um, do not drink. That's been a big milestone for me, I think. Um, it is what it is. So what do we got going on today? Well, today outside it's clear, it's warming up. We're gonna start getting into the 60s, maybe the 70s again, or low 70s. It looks like. Not too thrilled about that. That just means winter's over, but that's okay. Uh, Today I'm just working on promoting properties that we're trying to sell, uh, trying to get out the word. You know, just gotta make money. That's what it comes down to. Just gotta make money. We got a lot going on in the real estate world. I've got a call this morning to go do a listing presentation, so we'll be doing that later today, and so on and so forth. Uh, if you are in the housing market and you're looking to buy a house, let me tell you a little secret. There's a buyer broker out there. That's a form that you're having to uh, sign when you go look at a house now. Be cautious because people are signing them and then going behind the realtors' backs and buying houses. Yes, I've got proof of that because I've got a client that I just found another one today, did that, and now we have to go after them for the commission because that's they already signed a contract with us and then went behind us and bought a house. Probably, we could have gotten the commission paid if they would have just contacted us and told us, hey, you represent us, so come represent us. But they didn't. They felt like they had to just do it behind our back, and that's unfortunate. Now it's something I've got to deal with, and that's just life. So Wednesday I do have a follow-up appointment at 12:30 with my radiation oncologist, checking and making sure I didn't get burnt, see how things are going. In my opinion, everything went really well. I'm not having any pains or aches or nothing from that. Today, I do plan on getting some videos put together, one specific video. Uh, the other one I'm gonna probably do tomorrow when I go hiking. I've got a really cute one that I'm gonna try with Hank for a commercial. Gonna have Hank climb up that tree as you've seen him do so many times. He just does it on his own. I don't even have to ask him to, but I know what makes him do it now. So I'm gonna include that part of the commercial, and it's gonna be, hey, Hank and I are here. Or yeah, let me restart. So when he climbs the tree, he's gonna climb the tree up, and we'll zoom in on him and me, and it's gonna be Hank and I are ready to go to great heights to sell you a house or find you a house. I haven't put the wording all together yet, obviously, but that's kind of what we're doing. Um, so that's one commercial. The other, it's not a commercial; it's a video for you guys. Like I said, I've been after yesterday's video live. I decided that I am going to reduce these lives. I'm not sure yet how often I'm going to do them, but it's probably going to be once a week, maybe twice a week instead of 7 days a week. I've got 45 or so under my belt in a row. I started February 1st. So we're about 45, 46 of these. He'll be famous. He might be. So it's hard for me to quit. It's almost like I'm addicted to having to do the live videos now. But like I said, I think it's taken a lot of my content away, and I haven't been providing you guys content because of the live videos. Uh, get ready though, because I'm going to be in a mirror in just my shorts, my boxer shorts. Um, and it's going to be a cancer awareness video. And it's going to show what my body's been through from basically start to now. Just explaining, hey, you ought to go get your colonoscopy if you don't want to look like this, and if you don't want these scars. If I'm here and I'm alive because of those scars, but they may have been able to be prevented with proper cancer screening and earlier detection. And that's one thing I'm gonna do. I guess it's colon Cancer Awareness Month. I'm not sure. I just know that there's someone said that the other day, and I need to look into it. But either way, people still need to be aware. Just because you do it 1 month a year doesn't make it right. Sometimes you got to do it. Thank you, Mike, confirming that. Sometimes you got to do it every month of the year. We're a nation of, we do things only when it's convenient, and that's not okay. For instance, donate to the food bank. It's Christmas or it's Thanksgiving. Well, what about the other 10 months a year? Um, there's always that kind of thing. Everybody just does it on the convenience. Um, do you agree with that? Yes, no? I mean, let me know here. Try to get some chat going a little bit more. Yesterday was great. We had a lot of chat. Uh, I know that one guy got on here. I wish I could find his username, so I cannot find it for some reason. I can't see it when I did the playback, um, but that's okay. But if I found his username, I'd love to know if it's someone I know that I must have offended at some point or something. I don't know. But to get on here and watch long enough and then just say that he hates me was pretty cool. Um, you know, it doesn't really hurt me or bother me. I like to explore, see who it is. Mike says that his wife and him always donate the blessing boxes and stuff whenever they have extra. That's awesome, Mike. Um, I I try to donate. If someone needs help, I try to help them. That's my donate. Just like I don't do closing gifts with real estate purchases, but I'm also the guy who will always answer his phone when you call afterwards, and that's how I've always been. I'm a handshake type of guy. I'm a man of my word type of guy, and that's how I prefer to be. So All right, so I think I got Mike on here. It says one person's on the whole thing right now, but that's okay. We got one. We got all I need is one person to talk to. um, Other than that, that's what I got going on today. Uh, just a lot of just keep working, just keep generating business, and getting these start getting this video together. Like I said, I'll let you guys know when I stop doing these on a daily basis. It may be a week or so. We do, well, we're 1 week. I'm looking at the calendar. 1 week and counting. Uh, I start chemo in 1 week. So, I'm not opposed to having that live as well, but there is some content that I'm going to try to get away with recording while I'm there. I don't necessarily have to record anybody or everybody there. There's some things I've got in mind over there for you. So hopefully I can get those videos put together as well. Once again, like I said, I might just cut this down to 2 days a week. Maybe what do you say? Maybe a Sunday morning. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll leave a poll up in the on the chat, and we'll poll, see what day people are available most, and that's what day we can do these live videos. Catch it up as a Q&A and just have people ready to go with questions, hopefully, so I'm not sitting here talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to you guys also, but talking by myself, it seems sometimes. Other than that, not really sure what else I got going. Some days I just play it by ear, and that's just what you do. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I still just sit here wondering, how is it I have cancer? How is it I have a reoccurrence? How is it that I feel like I don't feel like I have cancer. I don't feel pains of cancer. I don't feel drugged down. I'm still kicking butt, and that hike is nothing to me right now. I know after next week it'll probably change a little bit, but yeah, nothing. Lucy, yes, I am. Thank you for that question. Um, I am still taking things that are, well, one is prescribed. I mean, technically, my ivermectin is prescribed, um, but just not by an oncologist. So it's for me, it's ivermectin, it's the fenbendazole powder, and the serapeptase, and just so you know what I'm looking at, I'm sitting over here pulling them out. And then I also do the soursop tea. I do one of those a day at least, and just something. I mean, like I said, the only thing that we've done so far is radiation. So, being that we discovered on Christmas basically that my ctDNA still had the tumor DNA in it, I had to start something, and thank God I did, because what are we're looking at essentially let's see, January, February, March. So 3 months of no treatment other than the radiation. So definitely glad I started doing alternative something, just because something needed to be going into me and hopefully controlling things, keeping them under control, keep them in at bay. So I don't know what that is, Lucy. I'll have to look it up, screenshot it so it doesn't disappear, because usually after I get off of this, it's pretty much I cannot find comments. um, all right, what else we got here? Oh, there's the comments there. I'm also got my tablet pulled up, so I can actually watch me, but I'm trying to make it a little easier for me to read some of this stuff. So that's that. But yeah, I don't know exactly what those leaves are. I don't know if it's like a soursop, but I can definitely look into it. What else we got going on? Anybody else got any questions, comments? Anybody know that guy's username from yesterday? I'd love to know who that was. That was something else. I've had I've had death wishes basically. People sitting on here saying that they can't wait to read my obituary, stuff like that. But nobody actually just comes straight out on a live feed, especially, and say, "Oh, I hate you. I hate you." That was something else. But whatever. Um, it takes all types. But what's great about that, and he didn't know this, um, but he all he did was help drive my post, and the more comments that we got, the better. That's why I always ask you guys questions and hope that you answer, because the more you guys answer, the more you guys chat on here, the more likely YouTube is to push out my content, and that's why we do this. It's to get recognized. Um, that way people can start following the channel, just like you found it. You guys all found it somehow, either by a video, a live feed, a short, something. You all did. So that's that. What do you guys think about me getting in my boxers in front of a mirror? You guys ready to watch that video? It's just a skinny stick of a dude, with a bunch of scars. Um, Give me some feedback on that. Is there anything specific you'd like me to address in that video that we talked about? Um, I really need to get that video out, and it'll probably come out on Friday. I'm gonna start it today. Uh, but if you guys have any feedback, what you'd like to see in that video, or maybe not see in that video, no, I'm gonna stay discreet, of course. Otherwise, they'll just take it down. But I'm also not a show off of any type. But let me know what do you think should be on that video? What kind of what all in that content do you think should be there to get people's attention, to get them to go get their colonoscopies? Um, People don't realize it, but the kind of cancer I got right now is one of the leading um, causes of death with cancer is rectal cancer. Colorectal, colorectal, rectal, and colon cancer all in that same boat. Um, it's got to be a lot to do with our foods. My grandfather died of the same thing, but yet I don't have the mutated gene. So what's that tell you? My mother died of breast cancer. They both died when I was 5 years old, and I have no mutated genes at all, according to the genetics testing. So why do I have rectal cancer? Um, just luck, or is it because of the fact that I what's the word for it? Is it just luck, or is it the food? That's what I was looking for. I talked so long already, my coffee got a little chill, so I'll just heat it up on the stove. That's why I do my office right here. I can heat my coffee up. Um, all right, so if I've got 5 people on here, and post show is always great. Since we're about this far in, I need a little help getting a video going. I know not everybody's into hunting, but I did that Kauai hunting video, and I need help getting that moving. I'm really proud of what I was able to accomplish there, and the video is not just about hunting. This video is about what I was able to accomplish 4 months after surgery. And that's what I'm pushing. I'm pushing that people can get out there and do stuff with cancer, whatever. If you guys could go to that video, watch it, comment on it, like it, and share it, I would really appreciate it. If you got Facebook or whatever, you can share it on Facebook. It's really about what I was able to get done. The hunting is there. I kept it not, I tried to make it not gruesome, but that's the best meat I could eat. I'm eating on that goat daily, not just that goat, but the others. It's the cleanest food you can eat. No, nothing in it. There's no pesticides, there's no fertilizer, no hormones, none of that. So if you could go look at that video and pull it up, it's the Kauai hunting in Waimea Canyon, and check that out and help me get that pushing and try to get it moving if you would, please. I'd really appreciate it. So Janice, I think it's Janice. Yeah, no, I did. Well, honestly, smoke. I took one drag off of a cigarette when I was 19 years old. Coughed, hated it, but had the desire to smoke cigarettes for for what was it, 30 years almost. Yeah, no, about 25 years. The only thing that ever changed it was marijuana. Marijuana was the only one and only thing that ever actually got rid of that craving. People who smoked for 20, 30 years, I don't even know how you guys could ever quit. I had that craving for 25 years or so, and just off one drag. But no, I did not smoke. I know they're saying smoking can cause cancer in other places, and I don't doubt it one bit. It's a lot of chemicals. Yes, give me a second there, Lucy. So with marijuana, I don't really like to smoke anything that anybody else has ever grown. I will grow my own if I want to smoke it, so I know what's in it. I don't use chemicals. I don't use fertilizers that are not organic, and I keep away from the chemicals. People love chemicals to grow marijuana, and I'd rather have a plant that barely has any bud on it than a plant that is massive with chemicals throughout it. So that's that. That's just a short thing. The ivermectin and fenbendazole, Lucy. So this is the fenbendazole I've been using. It's the Fenbend Pure. It's a powder. I do half a teaspoon 3 times a day. I just put it in my mouth and on my tongue. Don't breathe or choke or cough or anything like that, because that is what it makes a mess. I did that one day. I coughed or something, and it looked like someone had a cocaine party here. But this is what I do for the ivermectin. These are called Trojas. I get them from Foothills Pharmacy. It's actually a Swift RX is where it actually comes from. It's a 40 milligram Troj. And I probably said it wrong, but that's okay. It's C ivermectin, 40 milligrams. And what I do is I do 2 of those a day. And I have been for a while. I'll just throw the doctor's name out there as well, real quick, that I go through. His name is Dr. Douglas Nichols, and he's out of Snowflake, Arizona. You can get his phone number off the internet. Tell him that I sent you. And he's really good at, looking at the alternative side of everything. So that's really good. Did that answer your question there, Lucy, and get you the details you needed? I hope so. So these just go under your tongue, and you just let them dissolve. I like to do them with my coffee because I don't use sweetener. It's okay. But they're a little sweet. I don't know what makes them sweet. I don't want to ask what makes them sweet. But it could be just the ivermectin. I don't know. But that's what I've been using. Considering they're human grade, they're from a pharmacy, all that. And that does have to be prescribed. Janice, I like your videos on your cancer journey, real estate and hiking. I'm not into hunting or camping. I went camping twice in my life, and I prefer hotel or indoor plumbing. My wife's not too far behind you. She will go camping. She does not like not having a shower or bathroom, but she'll still go with me. And like I said, that video is not just about hunting. There's a lot of hiking in it. Just a lot of everything that, um, like I said, it's a testimony of what I could do. I was prescribed 41 milligram twice a week. Oh wow, yeah. I was originally told to take 3/4 of one of those once a day. Um, and I knew that wasn't enough. And the research I had done, people were saying, yo, you need to get upwards of almost 100 milligrams a day, even. So, you know, it will blur your vision a little bit or make it have some funny vision things going on for you. But I don't care if it's helping keep the cancer at bay or kill the cancer. I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing it, and that's that. Um, I don't know if you guys see the super chat on here, but I'm trying something. I don't know. It's something that um, is available on YouTube, and I just don't know if it shows it to you guys. I have no idea. You guys would have to tell me what you see. I mean, I see this, and I really don't understand the super chat. Um, there's a goal. And basically what it is it's if somebody was wanting to help fund what we do. Um, and so I'm not asking anybody to actually do it, but if you want to, that's what that's there for. So, uh, like I said in the past, cancer is expensive, and we just got to um, keep pushing on, and YouTube is one of the ways I was trying to make money, extra money, and it's not just that. I'm also gonna do. So YouTube is also for my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, family members who will never meet me. I've got over 491 videos or something like that on YouTube, believe it or not. Now, I really like the fact that as long as we maintain this channel, even after I'm gone, which one of my kids will do, my youngest is really good at that. Uh, it'll always be there for people to see. Always be there for my kids and my grandchildren, and if I'm gone, they have some way of seeing and hearing and listening to me. So I'm actually gonna work on doing like a memoir type of thing. I'm gonna try to start doing some stories from my childhood, uh, things that people, family members need to know. I might leave them unlisted if it's confidential, but I don't think it will be. Most of it's just gonna be little stories. So that's another thing I got to get going and getting done. Um, Another thing I realize on here is I asked you guys a question, and there is definitely a delay. So I I get why sometimes the questions or the answers that you and the comments you guys make are like they are, because it just comes in a few seconds later or a minute later, depending on how many commercials they've shown you. And like I said, also before, if you want to support a YouTuber, support someone that you follow, just watch the commercials. That's the cheapest, easiest way you can ever help a YouTuber. Just watch a commercial. Uh, if you can't watch the entire thing, at least watch like 30 seconds of it and then go to the video, because it does help us. It does make us a little bit of money. I'm still just getting going. I'm under 5,000 subscribers still, but we're getting really close. It'd be awesome if I could get over that 5,000 mark. I do lose people daily. I do gain people daily. I know my channel is not just one thing. It's probably one of the most squirrely channels that you could ever tune into, but that's me. But I'm also probably the most honest and most open person that you're going to tune into. So if you got friends that could benefit from this, please do try to get them over to the channel and share with them the channel as well. I really appreciate it. I like I said, if they're into any of what I do, they'll probably enjoy it. Some people I have no idea why they actually leave. It just happens. It's kind of crazy because I'll check it every once in a while, and the numbers will go up and down, up down, up, down. Sometimes by 3 or 4 subscribers, up and down. Um, Back when I did my first video that got a lot of attention, that was real fun watching the numbers climb. It was just like watching a number counter, because every time you refresh, it jump up by 10 to 50 people. Um, One of these days, maybe I'll get more specific than just cancer and hiking and hunting and four-wheeling and shooting. I mean, that's basically what the channel is about. And then real estate, I do have the real estate channel. If you haven't been to it, it's Sell for You Too, just SELL, the number 4, the letter U, the number 2. You know what? I can put that, I think. Isn't this awesome? If you guys would, I'm gonna try this. So for you too, you can go to that YouTube channel right there. Um, now I'm getting with technology. Look at that. Um, Also, the other way you can help support us is if there's something on that I've shown you and you're interested in buying, um, and it's a Amazon find, we do get a small commission from that as well. I'm just throwing this all out here because it all always um, helps us financially. So Squirrel Master, do you still use CBD or THC? I have not been using. It's actually CBG that I was using. And that there, I haven't used it in a while. And the reason being is both CBD and CBG, when I test it, I'm not testing very strong at all on it. As in, my body does not need it when we're doing the kinesiology. THC, I use mainly for uh, calming and for just getting through the day sometimes, and then also for sleep. Uh, the Yesterday was a day for me. Um, I really um, I broke down yesterday. I had a mental breakdown. Um, Completely lost it. And I know you guys see me as positive all the time, but there's a lot of stuff going on in my life as far as, with this cancer and how it's affected me, how it's affected us financially, um, how it's affecting us emotionally, all the above. And yesterday I had a huge meltdown. I After this video, that is actually one other thing I got to get after, is there's some things I got to take care of that I forgot. Till just now, I've actually got everything laying right over here. Um, Insurance is actually saying they're not going to cover my shot that helps increase my white blood cell count, which all chemo patients typically need, because you do lose white blood cells with the chemo. And mine are already a little bit low. They're right there at the ragged edge. So I definitely need that shot. They're going to have to fight for that. Plus, Blue Cross Blue Shield asked for all my medical records, and so now we got to get them the medical records, apparently, because they don't believe I have cancer, I guess. I don't know. So there is that. And then I did retire out of the Arizona State retirement system. I only had 5 years, just over 5 years, but I made sure I retired out of it because I wanted to get the insurance. We're going to save a little bit on the insurance, but still, right now we are upwards of $56,000 a year with Blue Cross Blue Shield on the healthcare. Was it the Affordable Health Care Act BS? Affordable, 56,000 a year. You tell me, is that affordable? 56,000 a year? Yes, no? No. I say no. The state retirement, Arizona State retirement, with what the insurance there, it'll save, that one's about 42 to 43,000 a year. And of course, that's without any of my kids on it. So it'll save us a little bit, but it'll also cost us a little bit more a month. So there's that. Squirrel Master, does the CBG help with digestion at all? I don't know if I can answer that question. My wife, Terry, and by the way, Terry's doing good, but everybody, um, the I don't know because I've never had a digestion problem. Um, I know that it can help with blocking mRNA. I know that it can help with stomach issues, digestive issues, but I'm not certain. Terry was using it for a while. I don't know if something happened with our CBG that I was making, and that's why we're testing bad. But something's up with it. But yeah, I don't know on digestion. I'm sorry, I couldn't help you on that one. And is it digestion because of cancer that you're having problems with, or just in general? What I mean, what's the diagnosis that you're trying to fix there? Um, yes to what? Because there's a delay. Is it because of cancer? I mean, try to. I just need a little bit more info there because when they come across these messages come across, I'm not sure what people are answering to. Um, there are some different things that definitely would help with digestion that you might want to look into. Foods being the first one, enzymes being the second. Um, yes, because of cancer. Okay, had a tumor removal surgery on last Monday. Wow. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're healing fast. So cancer in the stomach. I'm gonna go two ways on this, and this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I just what I've researched and what you should look into and research yourself. So everybody will tell you to eat a alkali diet, change your diet and water and everything to alkali. Um, I agree to that for certain cancers. You cannot change your blood cancer or blood pH. You can only change your your saliva, your urine, and your sweat, basically, from what I've read and from what I've researched. But if I had stomach cancer, I would probably be changing my pH that goes into my stomach. The other thing, looking into enzymes like papaya enzyme, stuff like that, that will help with digestion. There's a lot of, if you can find you a really good kinesiologist or naturopath, they could definitely get you going on something that would help. My wife Terry always has stomach issues, digestion issues. Hers is more slow digestion, but the thing is, they've helped her in the past. But you got to stay up on it, and it's ever evolving and always changing. Just because they find the something that'll fix it now does not mean that they'll be able to that same thing's going to continue to fix it. Uh, as you cure one thing or fix one thing and get one thing working, you got to go to the next thing. For instance, with her, excuse me, it took about a year and a half to get her really figured out, and then it went all downhill again. Um, but it started with her bile duct was clogged, then went to just another gland, and just kept going. So, keep with, just make sure you have a good neuropath that you actually like, feel that you're getting somewhere with. Um, Learn kinesiology yourself, and definitely see if you can um, back up what he is, or that he or she is saying about what you should be taking. That would be my best advice there. And you can test on yourself. You can have your partner test you, whatever. So What else we got? We got any other questions out there? Or we've been on this for about 40 minutes, which was about, maybe about 30 more than I thought I was going to be on today. But once I get talking, I don't mind talking. You're currently taking ivermectin. Yes, I am. That the ivermectin and the fenbendazole is what I'm taking. And from what a lot of people don't think ivermectin and fenbendazole are going to be a cure-all. It's going to be just like certain chemos. It's going to be for specific cancers, and I don't know what those are yet. And nobody, until the government unleashes everything and quits putting their thumb down on everybody, we're never going to know. Until big pharma gets out of the way, we're not going to know. That's the unfortunate part, and that's why people are dying by doing alternative medicines, is because we have government and big pharma in the way. We got money in the way. So all you can do is test yourself against it, see if it's something that would help you or not. So just be cautious of that. Be cautious of anything that is completely natural, or whatever, because it may not help your kind of cancer. That's that on that. Milk thistle to protect your liver. No, my kidney function and liver function are pretty good. When I do need something, it's usually green tea will take care of it. Some people take stuff daily to protect themselves. I take it when I need it. I can tell when I need to do something. I need to let one of the dogs out. They're asking. And just so you guys know, and I'll get back to that real quick, there's a little bell right there, and they're actually ringing the bell saying they want to go outside. So what I do and what I know is right here. There's your liver. Your liver's right under here. If you are pushing underneath your rib cage, and once again, I'm not a doctor, but this is what I do. If I push under there and it hurts or it's really hard, I know something's wrong. I know that I need to do some green tea. If right back here on my back, watch. See, she just rang the bell. I don't know if you heard it, but she just rang the bell. If my kidneys back here hurt, I know I need to do green tea. And it really does help. Excuse me. So, be in tune with your own body, understand your own body, and if you're doing alternative medicines, especially if you're taking a chance like I did prior to surgery, where I went 9 months without an oncologist, you better know your body. You better know how to listen to your body. You better know how to ask your body. And you better have a surgeon or somebody monitoring the tumor or the cancer somehow, whether it's through blood work or MRIs or labs, whatever. You better be on top of that. People are dying daily because they're doing alternatives, and it's because they don't understand that they got to do the extra, and actually they're basically their own oncologist. You're the only one now that can take care of your body and ask your body, and I'm telling you, I cannot stress it enough. I've seen it just so much where there's a Facebook site, it's a fenbendazole site. How many of you know which one I'm talking about? It's got over 100,000 followers on it. And unfortunately, everybody's saying, they think that, hold on a second, this vacuum's about to go off. Give me just a second. Okay. They're relying on, and it went off anyway. They're relying on everybody to tell them what to do, as far as how much of everything and and they've got protocols set up, and those protocols are great, I'm sure, for certain people. Um, but it's not for everybody. I'm telling you, it's very, just like chemo. It's going to be, well, for instance, they did the genetic testing on my tumor. It came back that one of the chemos they were giving me last time and that they were going to give me again do not work with the kind of cancer I have. And that vacuum's going to go off no matter what. Sorry. So I was poisoned. Give that a second. Just, I don't know if you can hear it, but that vacuum drives me nuts. And I'm gonna look up that fenbendazole site here real quick for you. Give me a sec. Okay, vacuum's over. Yeah, just be cautious if you are doing alternative medicine, because you've really got to be on top of it. Yeah, this site has now, I'm gonna flip it around. It looks like this. They're saving lives and spreading hope. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. They're spreading hope. Doesn't mean that it's going to cure you. You got to be cautious. I read things on here all the time, and people claim they cured cancer with the fenbendazole. And I've asked them questions, and what did that question bring? Well, it brought up the fact that they were doing chemo and radiation and 5,000 other things. So there's no definitive answer that fenbendazole actually is what cured them, but they think that's what cured them, and they promote that. And I'm telling you, we got to be cautious promoting what we think, and we need to start focusing on what we actually know. Until the big pharma and the government gets out of our way, we don't know. That's the problem. Some people on my Facebook, or my YouTube, I think that's why they said they can't wait to see my obituary, because we didn't know. But like I said, I was always testing against my body. Baking soda tested good when but we were also applying it directly to the tumor. Fenbendazole, pretty much everything I ever took was testing good. But anytime something didn't, I just kicked it out. There's no reason to take something that is not going to help you. So just keep that in mind. All right, we got anything else today? Anybody? Last call. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I totally agree with you. It's people are something else, but that's okay. It's sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, I've been in I've been in the social media light. I've been in the public eye. I've been scrutinized. I'm used to it. Words are just that. People are what they are. So it doesn't really hurt. Well, that's what I always just tell my wife. Well, I hate to think what their miserable life is really like if this is what they need to be like. It's unfortunate. I feel bad for them, So that's that. All right. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I will be back 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, just like always. And hopefully I'll get my video started. Nobody really said what they thought I should, if there's anything I should include in that video. So hopefully you guys will drop some comments after this is over so I can read them. So you guys all have a great day and take care of yourselves now.